now?
Yeah, in terms of subscriber count, that's one of the metrics that has gotten really obsolete over the past 2 to 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, like YouTube feeds content to not so much your subscribers, right? If you are really scrolling on YouTube, maybe like 5, 10 years ago, you would go to your subscribers tab and you would see like all the people that you subscribe and like, hey, like what did they post? And you would really follow these people very closely.
Yeah.
Right now, we're in the attention economy, right? All attention is always shifting, right, to like different ideas, different people, and really the people who are able to, grab the attention can really blow up from zero. So subscriber
Mm-hmm.
counts doesn't really matter too much, right? It doesn't really matter how many subscribers you have. What really matters is, whether you make a good video, and
Mm-hmm.
um, and that really stems from understanding like, hey, what's a good video idea that's native to YouTube so that people wants to watch it? Having a
Mm-hmm.
strong packaging. Packaging just means your title and your thumbnail, right? So you can get the click. So when people are scrolling on YouTube, you don't just have to make the video good, you have to package it in the right way. So the title and thumbnail
Okay.
must get the click from the right audience, right? If you get a bunch of
Mm-hmm.
kids to click your educational video, that doesn't help either. So you have to get the click from the right audience. So the title and thumbnail filters the audience and it gets the right audience. And then from there,
Mm-hmm.
your hook needs to be optimized, right? For short
Okay.
form content, which a lot of people are familiar with, the hook is like the first 1 second or the first 5 seconds. For YouTube, it's the
Yeah.
first 30 seconds because it's a longer form video, right? So make sure the first
Mm-hmm.
30 seconds conveys all of the information that the viewer needs. And then after the hook, it's having, point one, point two, point three, and stringing the content nicely from one point to another, using open loops, using curiosity gaps to get the viewer to like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
like what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? So it's really a combination of all of these factors, but
Yeah.
everything always starts with idea and the
Mm-hmm.
packaging, so the title and thumbnail, and then everything else folds. But YouTube is one of those things where it's so much more difficult compared to like short form, because in short form you can go like this, record a video, and then you post it, right? But with YouTube,
Yeah.
you need to make sure your idea, your title, your thumbnail, your script, your hook, your recording, and your editing is all nailed down. And yeah, that's why we provide the tools that we do in order to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, subscriber count doesn't matter as much as how good and how like the quality of your idea and your title and thumbnail.
Yeah. So you would say that building this system of having the packaging, the hook, everything is a lot more important than just to focus on getting likes and building an audience.
Yeah, because right, it's the thing that actually leads to building
Yeah.
an audience, right? You want to make sure that,
Mm-hmm.
that the content is good, is engaging, is
Good.
actually valuable. It's
Mm-hmm.
a value add to the viewer, right? If the content is just something that the viewer can go on ChatGPT and search, then it's not something
Mm-hmm.
that they're going to dedicate a 10 to 15 to 20-minute video, 20 minutes of their
Mm-hmm.
attention on, right? So
Yeah.
really, as a creator, as someone who makes all of this YouTube content, YouTube long form content, right, you have to make sure that it adds value to the
Mm-hmm.
viewers' lives, helps them solve a problem, or it entertains them, right, and brings them
Mm-hmm.
that feeling of escapism, and
Yeah.
like the core emotion that
Yeah.
your video delivers must be really on point and can't just be regurgitated AI slop content, right? That's why you will see, on LinkedIn or on Twitter, all these posts will go
Mm-hmm.
viral with like, hey, like how I automated my YouTube channel with Claude, and it's just a couple of prompts and they put it through. But when you do that process, right, the script ends up being regurgitated content from that everyone else has access to, right? Or
Yeah.
script from a Reddit post 8 years ago, right? That's how the LLMs are
Yeah.
being trained. So that's
Mm-hmm.
something to definitely keep in mind whenever you are, looking to automate the YouTube process
Yeah.
there.
So, like building this packaging, doing the hook, and helping the creators get this very unique ideas you mentioned, that is something that your platform does as well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it takes you through the entire process. So basically, when you
Mm-hmm.
log on to the subscriber app, the first thing
Okay.
that you do is you connect your channel, right? It looks at the
Mm-hmm.
existing videos that you have, and then it builds
Mm-hmm.
your brand voice. What are the topics that you like to create? What topics have actually performed well in the past for yourself? Or if you've
Mm-hmm.
never started a channel before, it's your first time on YouTube, as is for most
Yeah.
people, what you can do is you can give it a channel that you like that's similar to
Mm-hmm.
yours, right? So let's say you're in the business space and you're like, hey, like I think my brand would be most similar to Alex Ramosi, for example. You can take his
Mm-hmm.
channel and it will generate you video ideas in like the style of Alex Ramosi, but for your niche, right? So it
Mm-hmm.
can help you come up with video ideas like that. That you can browse all of the data to see. We track millions and millions of channels to see what exactly is working, and you can filter by that data to see what's working well on people's channels right now. And then you can go ahead and create those videos, put a little bit of a spin on it. We take you through the process of coming up with the idea that's native to your channel that you think will perform really well on your channel. And then we write the script for you with our agent, create a thumbnail, and then we also generate the video and we handhold you through the entire process basically.